Long before kids had phones, PlayStations, and TikTok, Igbo children had the way they had fun. Now, these were not just games, these were lessons in creativity, teamwork, identity, and all. Let's get back into time and relive the childhood games of the Igbo children. This is Learn Igbo with Naza, a place where language meets culture. In ancient Igbo, playtime was sacred, where the kids made their own toys from clay, sticks, and tins. Now, these games, they taught something very important. Now, they taught these kids identity, timing, speed, rhythm, critical thinking, and all that. Now, let's dive right into the game. Now, the first one is Tempe Tempe. Now, if you know this game, you know that you sing with this game. Tempe tempe, tempe tempe, tempe. Now, this is a game between two or more people. It is a game of timing and rhythm, where these players they clap their hands, opening and closing their legs. Now, the aim of this game or the goal of this game is that you don't imitate the leader, because if you try to do that, you are out of the game and everybody will laugh at you. You just have to be sharp and alert while playing this game. Now, the next game on the line is Apangolo. Apangolo, Bangolo, Apangolo, Bangolo, Udume, Ogere, Udume, Onyamara Suriaya. If you know this game, you know that this is a game that is fun and exciting. In this game, everyone holds hands in circles, singing, shouting, and rotating. Now, when the song ends and someone shouts, yeah, everybody rushes to sit on the floor. Now, the last person standing out is teased and made fun of for being too slow. Now, this game taught kids alertness and rhythm, because you have to be fast enough to sit down, and it always ended with laughter and joy. Next up is Kota. Now, this is a game that teaches children about plants and the environment. Kotaram akwụkwọ ede, kotaram akwụkwọ pawpaw, kotaram. Now, this game is aimed at teaching children the different leaves that we have in the environment. It is a game of speed and accuracy, because you have to listen very carefully to understand the leaf you've been asked to bring, and then you have to run to get the leaf. Kota. Now, here's the fun. One child shouts kota, and then the rest responds with kota. Now, the child goes further to shout kota akwukwede. Now, it is the sole responsibility of the child to choose any leaf or plant he or she wants the players to bring. Now, once the child shouts kota kukwede or kota ube, now every player runs around looking for akukwede or ube. Now, the first person that gets this akukwede or ube wins that round. Now, the circle continues till the end of the game. Now, a calculation will be done, and the highest person that gets the highest score wins. Now, this game helped kids learn about plants, herbs, and their uses, because nature was our playground and this game was all about laughter. Now, you have Alancho. Now, Alancho is also known as Ayo game. Now, this is a game where holes are being dug in the ground. Now, these holes are 6 different holes facing each other, 12 in total. Now, it is the board game of the olden days, where you pass seeds or pebbles round the hole. Now, when each hole has a complete 4 seeds or 4 pebbles, that means you have gotten that house. Next game on the line is Uriemu. This is the cooking game that the ancient Igbo children partook of. Now, in this game, they made delicious foods. They borrowed pepper, salt, seasoning cubes, and all from their mother's kitchen. And every child is saddled with the responsibility of getting any of the ingredients needed for the food in question. Now, these kids saw themselves as chefs. Now this cooking taught them oneness, family living, and the act of sharing and taking care of one another. The next game on the line is Tinkotinko. Now this is a game of exactness and counting. Now they counted numbers from 10 to 1 or from 1 to 10, and they counted these numbers with speed. Next game on the line is Onyelelanya Nazu. My na Bianazu, Onelanya Nazu, Police Ejdeya. This game was exciting. Now in this game, everyone sits while one person runs around their back singing Onyelelanya Nazu, my na Bianazu, Onyelelanya Nazu, my na Bianazu, and the rest. Now when the song ends, the runner drops a stick behind someone's back and then runs. If that person that the stick drops at his back catches the person, now the switch rolls. Now if they don't, they take over. It was all about alertness, quick reaction. It was all pure fun and suspense because you don't know whether the stick will land at your back. Now the last game, or the final game we're going to be looking at, is Ororu. Now this is the pursuing game. You have to know how to run very well and catch people if you want to succeed in this game. Now this is the chasing game, where before the game starts, a lot is cast and the person that the lot falls on is to chase the other players. Now when the person chasing touches any of the players, there is a roll switch. The other person begins to chase the rest of the players. Now imagine the laughter, the dust, and the running. It was our childhood version of tag game. These games are all fun and laughter, but while playing these games, Igbo children learned a lot. They learned oneness, responsibility, sharing, and teamwork. Also, when next to give your child that phone or that screen to look at to play games, just remember that there are games like Tempe Tempe, Tinkotinko, Abangolo, and the rest. This is still Learn Igbo with Naza, where language meets culture. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and be a part of this family. Guys, bye.